20 minutes twice a day is good. I personally do 30 minutes in the morning and 20 to 25 minutes in the afternoon, around 2 or 3 or 1, depending on my schedule. And the reason I do 30 minutes, just in case something goes off and I don't do my afternoon, at least I've got 30 minutes done. Okay. So 20 minutes twice a day. Position, there is the lotus position. I particularly don't like it because I find it uncomfortable for my feet, legs, but a lot of people like it, so feel free. I like this position. It's easy. It's simple. You can do it anywhere. I can do it on a plane. I can do it in, no, I can't do it in my car. Sorry, I can do it in the plane and in the office, etc. So it's an easy position, and we'll practice it together. This is an interesting position that I've done when I went on a retreat for meditation, where you stand like this, and you know I did Mount Kilimanjaro in 2009, and you stand like this, and you know I can think I'm Mount Kilimanjaro. And this is called the mountain meditation. Because why the mountain? Because all over there in the sky, there may be rain, there may be wind, all kind of stuff. But the mountain is there, observing, acknowledging, and it's there. It's like being in the ocean, going under when it's very rocky and wavy up there, and you're lying down and you're seeing all what's going on. You're being mindful. When you do meditation, that's what happens. There's a lot of stuff happening in your life, right? But you're taking 10 or 20 minutes and you're just being mindful of everything around you, everything inside you, and we're going to look at that together. So that's a standing meditation. This is the body scan. This is what we did with Atsuka and Orlando outside, what you saw earlier on. And this is basically a scan where you go through every part of your body as you're breathing to feel your body again. Because we forget about our bodies. It's called the body scan, and it's extremely relaxing, but we're doing it with awareness. We're not sleeping. So again, the intent is not relaxation, although relaxation is the result. The intent is acceptance and acknowledgement. Proper mindfulness practice, here's a few tips. Please, don't set expectations. Don't set goals aside from just saying, I'm going to do it 20 minutes, 25 minutes. You know why? When you set goals, you're already striving to be somewhere else. And you don't need to be somewhere else. Where you are is perfectly fine. Because where you are, that's where it counts. That's where you can make a difference. So don't set goals, don't set expectations. You want to be attentive to your breath without going like this. That's going to be very long. You're going to actually lose consciousness if you know. And the reason is very simple. Is anybody controlling their heart rate right now? No. Is anybody controlling their blood flow right now? Your saliva? No. And your breathing is perfectly fine. It knows what to do. So when you do meditation, all you have to do is observe and be aware of the breath. That's all you have to do. You don't have to force anything or control anything. I can see controllers right away, the ones who go, I'm going to have a best breathing. I'm going to beat my guy next to me here. Look at my breathing. Right? No, hey, Joe, easy it up, boy. Observe thoughts, emotions, and sensations. I go back to that child with the leaves falling, right? You have a thought. Okay, I have a thought. I'm thinking of my boss. Okay, it's a thought. I don't want to attach to it. I want to go into it. It's a thought about my boss. I feel sad. I feel sad. It's okay. That's how I feel. I'm not fighting it. I'm not denying it. I'm not pushing it down. I feel uncomfortable. Okay, you can feel uncomfortable and you can move in your chair to gain back your comfort mindfully. Do it mindfully. That's one of my favorite. Do not judge your practice. So you're sitting down and you're thinking, I rock. This is cool. I'm good at that. Or, oh boy, this is so difficult. I suck at this. Or after the meditation saying, oh, that was terrible. Tomorrow I've got to do better. Don't do this. Because again, you're striving. You're in your thoughts. It should be like this. Forget it. It ain't. Right? So some signs of good practice, your breath will slow down, right? You're going to at one point feel a need to go something like this. That's good. You just want it to do, that's fine. It's appeasement. You're getting into relaxation. So you feel relaxed. Sleepy, so here, sleepiness indicates that your body needs to make repair. You're tired. You're maybe overly stressed. And often that's going to translate in the body saying, okay, you're taking me in a good place, I want to sleep. If you can sleep and then resume your meditation again after, if you can. Now, if you're in your office, that's a different story, where you can tell people you're taking a snooze. Here are signs of improper practice. If you feel a headache, if you're irritable, or if you have tension. That's very easily explained by one of a few scenarios. You're trying too hard. Oh, I'm not getting this. What's going on? Okay? You're trying too hard. Forget it. Let go. The other scenario is you've had a really bad day. You're emotionally charged. And you get home and you say, I'm going to meditate now. Right? And you sit down and you're about to blow up. Okay? So, take a few minutes to unwind before you get into your meditation. That's one option. But the other option, if you really feel all these emotions, and if you're capable, sit down, close your eyes, focus on your breath, and acknowledge these emotions. I'm not going to go through the apps. There's a number of apps in the leave behind we're going to leave with you. You're going to see apps. And the reason I'm not going to get into the apps, I'm not an expert in apps. I'm being very honest with you. And the reason I'm not an expert in apps, I don't particularly like them because I feel we're apped out. I mean, I should have got an app on flossing teeth. Maybe there is an app. I'm sure there is an app on flossing teeth, not losing your molars. However, that being said, so I like to be, without a technology and just be there and go in there. However, that being said, if you want to get into an app, do it if that helps you. Okay? The obstacle is in the path. It's a Zen saying. The obstacle is in the path. Meditation is simple, but not easy. Okay? It's simple. You're going to see, we're going to do it actually we're a little over time, and I'll ask you how far you want to go. So the path begins here. It's simple, but not easy. So you've got to be patient. So before we do here's the thing. We're about 15 minutes over. Are you okay for another 10 minutes, or some of you have to leave? Do I continue? Yes? Yes? You have to leave? No? Okay. Because I was going to leave too, because I'm over my time. Usually I stop at 1 and I leave. But I'm not going to do this. Before we do the raisin one, actually we're going to do a very short breathing one. But I want to check something with you. Is everybody breathing? Can you please check? Can you check? Just make sure. You're not? Yeah, you're turning blue. Actually, I saw this guru go through this exercise, and I loved it. I'm going to share it with you. So here's the thing. We take our breath for granted, right? So you breathe in, you feel it, right? And then the breath goes out, right? And then it comes back in, right? And then it goes out, right? And then one day, it doesn't come back in, right? And then what happens to you? You're gone. Poof, you're bang, you're gone. That one breath, one that didn't come back in, you're gone. And that could happen during our sleep, by the way. So every time we wake up in the morning, what is the first thing we do? Come on, let's be honest. What is the first thing we do? We look at our phone as if it was going to have legs at night and take off. Hey, What's going on? There is at least 100,000 people every day that don't get up from their sleep. Right? So let's celebrate when we get out, when we awake. Huh, wow, that breath came back in. Woohoo! Right? Yeah. So everybody's breathing. We're good. So pull your chairs out. We're going to do 1 minute because I realize, and I apologize, we're a little bit over time.